doesn't it? Welcome back to Showbiz Tonight. I'm AJ Hammer in New York. And have soap operas actually been replaced by reality? Sadly, another soap opera is going off the air this week, One Life to Live. The last episode happens on Friday. That's after more than 40 years and an incredible 11,000 episodes. I mean, that is just something to think about. So Showbiz Tonight has got to ask if reality shows like The Kardashians, like Jersey Shore, are they the new soaps that are killing the old soaps? Well, what do the stars of One Life to Live have to say about the likes of The Kardashians trampling all over their storylines? With me right now in New York tonight, Gina Tognoni, who plays Kelly Kramer on the show, and Sean Ringgold, who plays Sean Evans. You recognize them both. It's nice to see you here. I'm sure what has to be an unusual week, at least melancholy. I realize you've been done taping for a while. And Friday the 13th, sort of an ominous day for the show to end. Yeah, sure. How are you feeling about that? Access.
Yeah, right.
How are you feeling about it, Sean?
It's quite emotional, man. I mean, One Life to Live has been a blessing to me. I started 5 years ago, and I started with a small part, and then it turned into a contract role. They built a family around me. You know, my mother, my sister, you know, Destiny Evans, and my father, everybody. I had a brother on the show, and then, you know, the fans really got it going. They loved the storyline, and here we are.
Yeah.
Friday the 13th.
And the deal is, and I know this because I've met a lot of soap actors over the years, and the soap fans are so passionate, as we know. It's more than just a job. It's a family. So are you all getting together and having a big viewing party? I imagine that could be a little macabre.
Yeah, you know, it's just coming together as a community, and there is something we're going to do in the city at, you know, local bar. And, you know, it's a chance to kind of just say to one another, thank you for the time that you put into the work, because the work is not easy. Yeah. I mean, and the thing is, everybody made it look so easy. It's emotional stuff.
And you know, everybody's trying to figure out, or there are a lot of obvious reasons why the soaps have been going away. I mean, look at the list now. Not just One Life to Live, obviously, All My Children, Guiding Light, As the World Turns, all within the past couple of years have gone away. And meanwhile, we have the Kardashians living their life like a soap opera on TV. And a lot of people have to wonder. You look at that and think, those storylines seems so familiar. So our Showbiz Flashpoint tonight is, have reality shows killed the soaps? Do you have a handle on that at all?
You know, I'm seeing what's happening. The business did shift, obviously. I was on Guiding Light for 5 years, and it was one of the most extraordinary times I've ever had in daytime. Being on One Life to Live has been extraordinary in its own way. And to experience this shift, you know, to have a scripted show and a chance to live out a story from beginning, middle, and end, and directors and putting it together, that's one of a kind. Yeah. When you see reality shows, they're scripted situations in a way. I mean, I know it's supposed to look like it's happening for the first time, but I think there are things that are somewhat rehearsed, you know, and so...
You think?
You think?
I mean,
so, I mean, I get why people are attracted to it. I think an appetite has kind of...
Pretty cheap to produce it. Would you ever consider doing reality TV?
That's a good question.
Very good question. My friend says, CTC, cut the check. If the money's right, I'm there. Yeah. I mean, let's keep it real. If the money's right, I mean, I'm not sure. I can't say no, but as long as it's not going to hurt my character, I'm not going to be somebody that I'm not. I'm a positive person. I'm not going to sell myself and be something that I'm not.
Hold on, can we get applause for Sean for saying the right thing? I mean, truly.
I'm not, you know what I mean?
That's very important.
Who I am has got me to where I'm at, so I'm not going to go and change and lie and be deceitful and put on this facade that I'm somebody that I'm not, just to get a check, because I have to go to sleep at night.
Judging by your energy, I guess you never would. And I know you guys have a great event coming up on January 21st, your big event, Loving Landview, getting together with the fans. Great to see you both. And,
Thank you so
congratulations on whatever's next. Nice to meet you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, Gina and Sean, thanks so much. Well, as we move on from these two superstars to another, it's Tim Tebow. Has he gone from football hero to bona fide superstar? I mean, biggest on the planet. You don't believe me? We have remarkable new evidence tonight that Tim's actually bigger than Beyonce, bigger than American Idol and X Factor combined. Justin Bieber calls Michael Jackson the best, smart kid. But Bieber says he wants to be the greatest. Can he beat the odds and go from teen sensation to legend, or is Justin putting way too much pressure on himself? Well, the legendary Alan Thicke is here. The Growing Pains dad has some fatherly advice from Justin. That's coming up in a Showbiz Newsmaker interview. This is Showbiz Tonight on HLN News and Views. Time for the Showbiz News Ticker. More stories from the Showbiz Tonight newsroom making news tonight.
really, that's what the work is all about. You're only as good as your partner. So how can you give any one person an award?